Ay, equivocado. Ah, espera. Ahora, que le aprieta el 9 en vez de así. Me he equivocado de tecla. Hola, buenas tardes, aitos y aitas. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos? Me he equivocado de tecla, tú. He puesto la pantalla de sorteo en vez de la de juego. Bueno, hoy en vez de hacer misiones voy a explorar el mapa, que me apetece. Así vemos que hay por ahí. Mira, lo primero que vamos a explorar va a ser esta parte de aquí arriba que no la tenemos explorada. Me la voy a marcar por aquí. Oh. Establecer parada. Ah, mira. Ay, mira. Pues está todo gracioso. Pues mira, vamos a hacer así. ¿Ves? Está todo marcado. Vamos a llevar al robotito. ¿Dónde está el robot? Si me lo llevo por ahí, me avisa de si hay nódulos de estos de energías. ¿Dónde está? ¿El robot? ¿Y esto es de cuando hay aquí esto? Tío, qué mal rollo, se escuchan cosas raras. A ver, oye, ¿esto está muy vacío o soy yo? A ver. Mira, aquí está el robot. Ah, me lo llevo. Vente para acá, ¿o no? Ah, sí, me ha dicho lo de los chips. Bueno, vamos a... Primero vamos a investigar. Luego ya haremos lo de los chips. Chips ahoy. Vamos para allá. Vamos. Ay, que no le he puesto comida a la gata y está aquí. Qué susto me ha pegado la gata. Ah, a ver qué hay ahí. Ya que estamos investigando. Encuentro cosas, pues mira. Nada parece.
Probability of human survival within critical range.
Mía. No, mira. Carta de instrucción. ¿Algo más o ya...? Parece que no. Tengo bichos aquí en casa. ¿Tú? Está la gata. A ver. Ya es que me da la curiosidad, ¿sabes? Pues es un pelo muy grande. Bastante grande. Está ocupado. Mira. Mira qué chulo, ¿no? Lo podríamos mudar aquí. En vez del bastión, que está todo atrotinado. Hostia, mira lo que encuentro. Bueno, aquí ya no hay nada más. Uy. ¿Eso qué es? Un lobo. ¿Qué pasa, mía? Hay que asomar. Mira. Sí que está... Esto... Chocolo. Esto sería parte del bastión, supongo, pero está aquí esto todo... No, todo abandonado, no me han visto de milagro. Ajá, y mira, me han visto. Bueno. Ay, mira, pues me dan chatarra, dame. Dame cosas. Hostia, hay un montón, tú. Hostia, hay muchos. Hay muchos. En verdad quería llegar aquí. Mira, ¿ves? Sabía yo que había alguien aquí. A ver si ya puedo poner... Mira, un teleport. Castilla activado. Bueno, a ver. Esto ya lo puedo quitar. Vamos a quitarlo. ¿Cómo se quita? Ahí, mira.
Excuse me. You're a berserker, right? Well, whatever your reasons for coming here, we clerics aren't in the business of turning people away. That said, it's my duty to make sure every traveler who arrives here knows how to
Son
run
los clérigos
things.
estos.
No stealing and no fighting. Understood?
Don't worry, friend. I plan on sticking to the rules.
Well, that's good to hear. So, how about I give you a guided tour? It's quiet right now.
No me vas a cobrar tú también, ¿no?
Unless you have any more questions.
I'd like a tour of the base.
Granted, with pleasure. Stay close to me, okay? First, I'll show you the habitat. It's where all the acolytes sleep. You can get some shut-eye there too if you like. I expect you're tired from such a long journey. Just pick whichever bed looks good to you. There's more than enough to go around.
Gather the ammunition that's still lying around out there. Stockpile, maintain your weapons. And when it comes to it, do what needs to be done. Soon,
Here we are. Take a quick look inside. I don't mind waiting.
I'm good for now. What else did you want to show me?
Ah, want to move on? Okay.
Pero está ya sola, ¿no?
So, there's something I need to ask you first. Are you a believer?
No.
Does it matter?
Not really. I'm just curious. So are you a believer or not?
I'm not.
I find that hard to understand. Given the times we live in, the world teetering on the edge of destruction all over again. Though there are plenty of people around here who share your perspective. To me, though, belief is the best source of hope. Brother Johannes often preaches this simple truth. In fact, his prayer service should be starting right about now. Let me take you there.
This is Herbert speaking to you.
Pero va a deber ser que no, no va de clériga.
When I do have time to myself, a quiet moment, I find solace in prayer. Outsiders often find this hard to understand. But let me tell you, 1 week at my post would make anyone start to believe. The canteen is right next door, by the way. The selection is, well, limited. But if you chew a little longer than usual, you should be able to keep it down.
Ah, el bastión dentro de unos años. Supongo. Vaya. Está peor que el bastión, quería decir. Tienen boquetes por todos lados.
Looks like we're right on time. Listen to Johannes for as long as you want. If you like the sermon, I don't mind staying to the end.
No tengo ganas de
Just
ser
let me know when
móvil.
you've had enough.
Uf.
Brothers and sisters, hear me.
¿Por?
I have been blessed with another revelation. A message has come to me. A message of hope and peace. You call yourselves exiles, but here you have found a new home. You call yourselves lost, but the Creator shows you the way. You call yourselves powerless, but prayer gives you strength every hour of every day. If you accept the Creator as your Savior, you will achieve enlightenment. Who can doubt His glory?
I can. The Creator is testing you! Show some faith!
My son, how can you
Oh, por
deny
Dios,
the
no, no
truth?
quiero más. Ya está.
Ready to move on?
Yeah. What else is there to see?
Let's not talk about it. Let's just get going. I spend enough time standing around. I need the exercise. On we go.
My son, how can you deny the truth?
Because
Ah,
we're
mira, eso sí
poor
que
and
está mal de la
afraid and
cabeza.
have nothing to eat. This community, it's built on sand. One gust of wind and it's all gone.
Se me ha parado, No puedo... No me va. No me funciona el mando. Yo lo tengo encendido. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué ha pasado? Me ha quedado tontito. No me anda el bicho. Hola. No, o sea, el mando me va bien, lo que no me va a ser el... ¿Por qué? Espérate, a ver, voy a guardar un momento. ¿Qué le pasa ahora? ¿Qué le pasa a esto? A ver. ¿Se me ha quedado tonto? Ahora, joder.
That's the Regent's Citadel. Next to that are the archives. The Citadel is where our people conduct vital research. The archives are where they safely store that knowledge. Not the kind of work that I'm interested in. Let's not go inside. You'd be bored to tears, and I'm trying to make this tour interesting. Come on, nearly done.
If I have stuff I don't need, where can I offload it?
Maybe talk to Vivian in the merchant storehouse. Head to the southern side of the castle. Go left as you enter through the gate. Okay, that's about it. You should have a rough idea of where everything is. And don't forget, if any of the buildings spark your curiosity, just go inside and say hello.
Just like that?
As long as you don't get in anyone's way, no one will mind. This is the Judicator's Basilica. Humble folks like us tend not to hang around here. Unless you're standing accused of something. I suggest you be extremely careful what you say and do in Hagen's presence. He's in charge of passing out sentences.
Vale, aquí es como el juzgado, ¿no?
Calculating errors from past week.
Knock it off.
All right, no big deal. Conduct yourself like a true cleric. Hagen can answer any further questions. I'm sure there'll be plenty. I'll go back to my post. If you're ever in need of some company...
Bueno, esta no me cobra, por lo menos.
Goodbye for now.
Adiós. Bueno, vamos a cotillar. Vamos a cotillar. ¡Hola! Oh. Flipa, ¿eh? Yo quiero uno de estos. Oye, esto no me lo ha enseñado. Hola.
Not right now.
What the hell is wrong with you, piece of shit machine?
Vaya.
I'll be right with you. Give me 1 sec. Let's go through it again. Servo motor, check. Hydraulics, check. Helix intake, check. Central processing unit.
Aquí hacen los robots.
What the fuck am I supposed to know? Okay, I have some time now. How can I be of service? Or maybe you can be of service to me. Know anything about combat mechs or drones?
No.
I'm struggling with the instruction cycle. They're like normal instructions, only more, technological.
Yeah, I'd recognize a few of those words.
Oh, that's a no then? I should have guessed. The way you stomp around like that. Forget I asked. I'll figure it out. Eventually. So, what do you want again?
You train technicians too?
I don't have, time. Right, I don't have time for that. But I've seen Vivian juggle a wrench now and again. Not that she comes close to my level of skill, but she can show you how to open a can, that sort of thing. Go and ask her. You can find her in the merchant storehouse.
What do you do here?
I solve problems. In theory, anyway. These shiny little buddies here, the ones we're endlessly tinkering with, sooner or later, they're supposed to fill the gaps in our ranks of soldiers.
Looks like it might be a while.
That's not quite true. I already have a prototype. All it needs is testing. You try getting results with a roll of wire and a few rubber bands. I'm not the problem here. I was trained by Master Goddard. May the Creator bless his soul. Unfortunately, my work here also makes me irreplaceable. I can never find the time to go out and give my prototype a proper field test.
Yo lo puedo probar.
I'll test it for you if you like.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, why not? I would prefer to test it myself, but I won't turn down the offer. Right, so, I'll set the prototype to run a routine outside the castle. I want you to follow and observe. It's programmed to protect us from enemies, so you should pay attention to how well it identifies and fights threats. Keep a record of how long it takes to deal with the enemies. I need to know if it's running efficiently or not. It should be approximately 37.5% faster at threat recognition compared to previous combat mechs.
Got it.
Great. Just hold on a second then. I'll send it on its guard routine. Get ready to give chase.
Vale.
Unit ZX-01. Initialize new routine. Execute routine Alpha 1 with subroutine B. Huh. Well, these readings are a little odd. What the?
Oh. Oh, yeah.
How dare you! I have the sinking feeling that I might need to work on the prototype a little bit longer.
You don't say.
Vaya por Dios.
Sorry, I must have made a mistake when calibrating the enemy detection. Good thing we managed to destroy it, huh? Kind of a shame, though. I have to start from scratch again. Still, thanks for wanting to help out. I appreciate it. I'll let you know when I have a new prototype ready for testing. Provided you still want to help, I mean.
Yeah, I'm not so sure of that.
Here, take this. We'll call it hazard pay.
Ole, bueno. Ahora, esto me lo llevo.
Populated area detected. Deactivating enemy sensors.
Sí, más vale.
If you believe the rumors, they left.
If you want to buy something, go see my merchants. They'll sell you what we can spare.
Kino says you're good with technology.
Oh yeah? Somehow I doubt he put it quite so nicely. The only ass he kisses is his own. If he talks about me, it's only to make me look bad.
You're not a fan of his, then?
It's mutual. But you must have noticed that he doesn't deserve that position.
Bueno, las armaduras de los créditos tampoco me disgustan, son bonitas.
He forgets that I was already in charge of this stuff back in the domed city.
Why don't you do something about it?
Why bother? The way he behaves, he'll be dead in the dirt within a year. Besides, I'm needed here. If he and I traded places, our supply chain would dry up in 2 days tops. But I'd be happy to teach you if you'd like. For a small fee, of course.
Could you teach me something?
Sure thing.
A ver, esta que me enseña. Ajá. Piratear. Te permite piratear cerraduras electrónicas del mismo nivel. Anda. Anda, eso está interesante. También esto me enseña. Crear munición, fabricar armas. Parece que sí.
What are you doing here?
It's my job to catalog and ration the supplies in the castle, which means I'm busy. So if you don't want anything, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't bother me anymore.
You need help with your work?
Ah, so that's what you're after. You want a
Bueno,
job.
si me das pelas.
Well, if you want to help out, I always need supplies. So if you have any long life food you want to get rid of, give it to me. Our trade convoy has gone missing and there are no supplies coming in, which is a big problem.
Vaya.
What happened to your trade convoy?
If only I knew. They should have been here long ago. But if you're looking for work, I'd pay you to find them if you can and
Sí.
help them if they're still alive.
Bien.
Survival probability for traveling merchant convoys, 13.3%.
Well, that's not encouraging.
Correction. Statistical probability of survival, 14.3%.
Puto crony.
Thanks, Crony. That's sure to help her sleep at night. About the trade convoy. Where should I start looking for them?
They can't be that far away, actually. I know they were on their way back from the Berserkers. They're probably somewhere between the fort and our castle.
I'll find them for you.
I'll make it worth your time. If you can help them reestablish their trade routes, I will reward you handsomely.
Dinerito, dinerito.
And if they're dead, well, at least then I'll know I don't have to keep on waiting.
I have some supplies for you.
You know, I'll only take large quantities off your hands. I can't do much with individual cans. Show me what you got.
Ah, por 10.
That isn't enough. I have some water for you.
Thanks.
That isn't enough. That isn't enough. That isn't enough.
Que quiero irme ya. Vale.
Anyone who says so is a damn idiot.
Se ha rayado el disco. Bueno, vale. Esa es la puerta, por aquí hemos entrado, vale. A ver qué hay por aquí. Bueno, pues ya tenemos misión de aquí. Hala, qué chulo esto, ¿no? Anda. Ah, estos son habitaciones. Muy bueno. Muy majas las habitaciones. ¿Y esto qué es? Ese era el bar. Le digo. Este es el bar. Muy bien. ¿No? Bueno, pues esto ya está. He visto todo, creo. Esto es lo de las habitaciones. ¿Esto qué es? Unas habitaciones. A ver.
Guys around here are always hitting on every woman they see.
Vale, aquí está esta. Comerciante general, a ver. ¡Hala! 10 salud y 25 resistencia a la escarcha. ¡Qué bestia parda esto, ¿no? Artista, hueco, recetas de planos. A ver, plano de célula de energía, plano de célula de plano. Pero como esto no lo voy a usar. Entonces, ojo. Combustible de trasto. Aquí es más barato el combustible. Ojo, cuidado, A ver, puedo vender estas y puedo vender las de fuego, que no las voy a usar. Los arcos de calor. Todo. Las 51. Las 20. Las 80. Lanza. Virotes. ¿Esto es nuevo? No. Esto para vender. A ver, ¿qué más tengo por aquí? Ya tengo 1000. Joder, macho. Así que subo esto. A ver. Esto me lo guardo yo. Todas las de... Me he quitado un montón de cosas. A ver.
Oh, hey.
Chatarra, garrote, mandoble, maza. Garrote de nada. Este que tiene, este es armero.
Hi, kid. If you're looking for everyday clothes, I might have something for you. The range is pretty limited, but I'm sure we can find something to suit you.
Can I buy cleric armor from you?
Standard stuff won't do, huh? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but our armor is in short supply.
Vaya, hombre.
We lost most of it when we fled from the Horde.
I guess that means I leave here empty-handed.
Well, I do have one absolute gem left, but it's under lock and key.
What do you mean?
We still have a set of Regent armor, but if you want it, you'll have to make a big impression on Judicator Hagen. I can't release anything until he gives me clearance.
You up for a trade?
Sure.
Casco de rebelde bueno. Ah, pero sí que tienen. De clérigo estándar, pero las tiene. En fin, ropa rebelde buena. Solo 41, un poco esto. Que tengo mejores. Que tengo mejores. A ver este.
Hello.
Traficante de armas.
What goods have you got?
Ojo.
Sure.
Ahí va. Telita. Ah, pero no tienen flechas. Bueno, pues me voy. Vamos a seguir explorando por ahí. A ver por dónde vamos esta vez. Vale, aquí ya hemos explorado. Así que... podríamos ir más allá. Esto ya es la nieve, pero... Claro, salvos, ¿no? Supongo. La nieve. Pero bueno. Voy a marcar la siguiente. Vamos. Vaya. Chicotillamos lo que hay por ahí. Entre el camino y eso. ¡Ay! ¿Qué es eso? Bueno, bueno. No pasa nada. A ver, si seguimos recto, vamos bien, creo. Bastante bien. Uf. No sé de dónde cayó el bicho. Ahí. Aquí no hay ni nada. Armadura de quitina. Y estos bichitos me hacen mucha gracia, tío. Son súper graciosos. Isotopo. Vamos de paseo. Mira el agujero espacial. A ver qué hay aquí. Hostia, el bicho.
High probability of collapse.
¿De colapso? ¿Qué quiere decir? ¿Y si me caiga encima? No sé, ¿hay algo? Saco de dormir. Mensaje secreto.
He admitted that he overheard something during your meeting. What exactly, he wouldn't say. He was too afraid that someone might be listening in on our phone call. I'm going to go to his house. If he utters one crucial piece of information, that'll be it for him. He shouldn't go sticking his nose into other people's business.
Pues cuando haya teléfonos, porque ahora ya ni hay. Ni hay teléfonos ni hace falta. Uy. Ya, he encontrado sorpresa.
Falk?
¿Estás sordo?
Hello?
Just a moment.
Nada, digo, ¿estás sordo o algo?
Having trouble?
How interesting. I
Hombre, Gatulu, ¿qué tal? Buenas tardes, ¿cómo estamos? Gracias por el elixir.
I'm a little surprised to be running into my
No lo encontré de casualidad este,
place
¿eh?
like this. You were expecting me, Falk?
The heavens opened. Those invaders rained down on us. Who wouldn't expect the savior of all mankind to appear before us, ready to save the world again?
You flatter me, buddy. But no one could live up to that description. Least of all me. The Savior is selfless, thinks only of those he saves. Priority number one for me has always been my own interests.
You are correct.
Nada, está.
But if your selfish deeds happen to ensure the survival,
Sí, veía Star Trek, sí, lo veía.
then you would
Hace
certainly be
mucho que lo
seen as
veía,
some
¿eh?
kind of
Ah,
redeemer
ya,
amongst
ahora
Magnus'
entiendo.
population.
Vale, vale.
Anyway, why aren't you with the other clerics?
Un
I have
androide,
an
¿no?
important mission, one I intend to put on hold briefly, as I have something to ask you.
Fire away.
It's regarding my continued development. I fear I have reached something of a dead end, so I need your help.
Joder.
I thought you were fully developed. A high-functioning machine. How do you expect to evolve any further?
Eso digo yo.
I have gone through many phases, much like a human does as it transitions into adulthood. But I have not yet reached my optimum state.
Decía Data, yo prefiero la expresión persona
I
artificial.
find myself trapped by my own limitations,
qué
so I
bueno
want
era.
to become more human.
Well, that's quite an ambitious plan.
It is not just a plan, it's a feeling, it's a purpose.
Igualito, es igual, ¿eh? Es igualito, nen. ¿Qué quieres decir? Empiezas a preocuparme. Wow, un robot que se nos pone existencial. Qué conmovedor. Pobrecito.
What you're saying, it worries me.
It is strange. I have inexplicable urges that drive me to do things I cannot rationally
Siente
explain.
una necesidad de hacer cosas.
Irrational behavior is, of course, typical for your species. That's why I need to learn more about you humans, your behavioral patterns. Will you assist me in this?
Bueno, no es que pueda ayudarte mucho, pero bueno.
What exactly do you need from me?
I need someone who can teach me everything about what it means to be human.
Eso es bastante
I need a mentor
complicado.
who can answer my questions, the ones that are causing terrible feedback loops in my circuits.
Uf, le va a
These
explotar la
disturbances
cabeza.
are happening too often. They are obstacles to me achieving my goal. A few weeks ago, I had to perform a partial reset and a series of comprehensive self-diagnoses.
A partial reset? Why would you do that?
I
Eso
had
digo yo.
no other choice. I was paralyzed by processor
¿Has visto mi camiseta?
while trying to understand
Nivel mamá
questions I
desbloqueado.
assumed
No
would
sé
be
si se ve
trivial
mucho,
for a
pero...
human to answer.
Ahí.
You understand that in
Está
a
chula.
combat situation, a repeat of such an occurrence would be deadly.
Me ha llegado hoy. Pues la estreno hoy. ¿Qué cojones? Cuéntame algo más sobre esa necesidad inexplicable que tienes por ser más humano. Dime alguna de esas preguntas que casi te han dejado paralizado. Hola, hola. También hay papá.
What else can you tell me
Miguel
about this
Papa.
inexplicable urge you have to be more human?
Hasta las dos.
I have been in this state for over 3 months. It was as if some kind of cryptographic sequence began operating, reprogramming me.
Y hablando de papá, que es como hacer otra vez papá. Y yo, joder, me queda loca, tío.
This question at
No
great
mía,
length,
sí. Hace poco que
but
tuvo
no
uno.
specific moment or event presents itself as the cause of my particular state.
Perhaps it is another trick being played on me by my maker Conrad. I am certain that you would understand such a possibility.
¿Elex II que va a tener otro? Pues se ha puesto en el Twitter. Y yo ya, joder, pero si no han pasado ni... Han pasado meses, ¿no? No ha pasado ni el año, creo. Bueno, un año sí, yo. No lo sé. Luego me perdía. Y yo, joder, pero ya son ganas.
That maniac is not someone I could forget in a hurry.
Then you can imagine how it feels to be one of his creations. What is happening to me is entirely inexplicable, so far at least.
Elex otra vez, tío, no entiendo. Yo porque soy yo y yo soy la madre, ¿vale? Pero, claro, en el caso contrario es al revés. Y como con el Ethan lo pasé tan mal, bueno, es que me dio diabetes gestacional y fue un coñazo.
Tell me some of the questions that almost paralyzed you.
Entonces me cuesta
Have an instinct for self-preservation.
tener
a
otro, es
survival
como,
instinct.
otra vez lo mismo.
As a machine, I am built with
Es
something
eso.
similar, but it is driven by a source code. It lacks the element of creativity that is seen so often in humans.
Es que me tengo que mentalizar que si quiero otro es otra vez pincharme todos los días, cada 3 veces al día, para controlarme el azúcar, mirarme el azúcar, un coñoso.
I converged my processing in an attempt to
Encima te dan
comprehend
muy
this,
poquitas
but
tiras
was
porque
unable to reach a
si no me la hacía una vez ya me estaban echando la
Think I can
bronca.
help you with that?
Y encima no me daban suficientes tiras para hacérmelo cada día.
Further develop my own survival instinct. I could follow you and allow myself to be drawn into a fight
Que yo
that I
estoy
am
por
not
comprarla
capable
yo,
of winning.
pero carísimas.
You want me to lead you into mortal danger.
I cannot do it on my own. My
Por
code
eso.
will not allow it.
Por eso digo que, madre mía, sí quiero tener otro, pero digo, pero cuando me pongo a pensar en todo lo que tengo que pasar, digo, se me quita la así que no quiero más. Se me quita las ganas totalmente. Así como tu instinto de... Es decir, sería algo así como tu instinto de... No me he enterado lo que me ha dicho. Entonces no lo hagas. Si tantas ganas tienes de morir, tírate por el precipicio más cercano. Bueno, a ver.
Isn't that a kind of survival instinct?
I need empirical data to analyze. I do believe I can improve my skills, surpass my own capabilities, like any human.
Don't underestimate how mortal we humans are. A do-or-die situation most often ends in death.
Obviamente.
I am willing to take that risk. Not far from here, there is a dangerous region. My programming would usually prevent me from spending time there. You must order me to visit this region. You must accompany me.
Que te acompañe yo ahí,
It
pero
is
está
the
loco.
only way I can collect the required data.
¿A que va a ir a la nieve?
Okay.
O algo peor, a un volcán o a un... no lo sé.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
Ya me ha...
The whole world is going to end and everyone's still going about their daily lives. It's a crazy thing to watch.
Está atornillado.
Environmental scan initiated. Large amount of debris detected.
No me digas.
What exactly is so dangerous about this place?
To a certain degree, even
Ah,
the
mira.
journey there fulfills my requirements. You will soon understand.
No. Vamos. Vamos.
Packs of wild animals, swarms of deadly creatures.
Understand that from my perspective, there is no rational reason for going to this place. Traveling there contradicts how I am programmed.
Es que
to
ese es
behave.
peligroso. Joder, pero si no le hago falta.
Surely even your counterintuitive actions are being driven by your program. Do you really believe you're being guided by something else?
Guide. You make what I am attempting to understand sound so esoteric, so irrational. However, that is my goal.
Ya está con la cabeza. Y encima no he comprado... vamos mal, vamos mal.
If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
Bueno, sí, mi ilusión de la vida, matar bichos. Todo el día, toda la tarde. Espérate que este ya me va... Ya me van a atacar estos, ya te digo yo, ¿ves? Bueno, lo bueno es que nos acompaña el robotito. ¡Ay! ¡Ay, pero a dónde apuntas! Espera, que me llevo la piel, tú. Pero luego... Ay, que ya no la puedo vender porque se me murió la señora. Hostia puta, Pues... Llevo 2. Así por la cara. El robot no sigue porque sí, porque no... Normalmente dejan de seguirte cuando vas con otro. Automáticamente, pero... Aquí no me han dicho nada. Uy. Ay, esto no. Ya estoy yo matando. Ya. ¡Ay, Dios! ¡Ay, no calculé! Es que ya estoy calculando que ya nos va a atacar, entonces yo ya ataco ya. Entonces... Vamos. Pico. Manda un pico. Ah, vale. Bueno, entonces bien. Claro, no, si no sabe no habría ido el robot. ¡Uy, señor! Nuevo nivel. Guay. 3 plumas. One moment. Espérate. 5. Vale, ya estamos todo igual. Ahora faltaría subirlo a 40. Pero bueno. Ahí vamos.
This should suffice. Thank you.
Vaya, ya está.
So, what did you learn from all this?
I gained a great deal of insight. Specifically, what is the purpose of voluntarily putting oneself in mortal danger?
There is no purpose, unless you're forced into such a situation.
Yes, that is something I have learned from this experience. Until today, every action I have taken has been for a purpose. What we did was completely irrational.
Vaya, no habían pociones,
Thank you.
Espero que haya un
I will
teleport
commence
cerca.
my analysis of the data immediately.
Porque
Don't let me stop you.
así no tendré que hacer todo el camino otra vez.
Just like old times, if that's the correct phrase.
Bueno, mira.
Perfect. Very human of you.
Thank you for the reassurance.
Chatarra. Ah, bueno, supongo que le tendré que preguntar lo siguiente, ¿no?
Anything else new with you?
I have taken on a large number of commissions. Payment for my services goes towards the upkeep of my systems.
You're a merc for hire?
Broadly speaking, yes. My main clients are fellow clerics. I work primarily for the benefit of the
Ah, por
community.
eso está tan cerca de ellos.
I could use some help. What if you worked with me from now on? As my companion?
I do have some time to spare at present. The answer is yes. Though I do still need to complete missions elsewhere.
Fine by me.
Where would you need me to go?
The Bastion.
I have heard of it. There are some warriors stationed.
Bueno, ya lo tenemos reclutado también.
That they would be your men. All that remains is to discuss my fee.
Ah, ya estamos. Te pagaré por tus servicios. Es el Brexit lo que quieres. Antes de darte ni un solo fragmento te vendo como chatarra. Hombre, no.
Yeah, of course I'll pay you for your services.
You have misunderstood. In order to continue with my studies, I need a human to act as my mentor. In return for helping you, I would occasionally draw on your services in that capacity.
I'd be happy to do so.
Excellent. Then I am happy to join your cause.
Bueno, en fin, ya está. Que teníamos que acabar la misión que no la había acabado. A ver, tengo que ir hacia allí, que yo la había marcado porque quería inspeccionar lo de aquí. Pero mira, ¿ves? El robot me ha traído al lado, así que me ha ido de puta madre. Ay, qué susto. Lo que pasa es que claro, nos hemos saltado esas casitas y esas cosas. La revisé un poco por encima porque como ya empezó a charlar ya no pude. Oh. Vamos a ir hacia allí. A ver qué hay. No, no los he encontrado. No, no sé, es que no me ha dado tiempo de... Debo ir otra vez a cotillear. Vamos a ver qué hay por aquí. Hoy me apetecía hacer... Uy. Exploración. ¡Ay, Dios! Joder. Mañana, qué de bichos hay aquí. Peligroso esto. Peligroso. Mira, otra fábrica. Mira ese. Eso es lo que yo quería. Vale, bien. Vieja forja. Ah, no. ¿Qué es? Un dragón de roca. ¡Uh! por favor. Rebotito. Ah, aturdido, bueno. ¿Cuánto tarda? Tengo miedo. Ahora por un café. Me caigo por las esquinas. Joder, pues eso no es bueno, ¿eh? Pero ¿cuánto tiempo está aturdido el bicho ahora? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, Dios, no sé para dónde ir. ¿Qué? Está. Joder, macho. Demasiado. Corre, corre. Corre y vámonos a otro lado. Oye, oh. Y va y me caigo, tío. Bueno, vamos, vámonos de aquí ya. Es que hay todo de bichos de estos. Lo siento.
Environmental analysis.
This is just an old ruin. You don't always need to worry so much, little guy.
Analysis. Highly angular structures detected. Analysis has 78% chance of error. Recommendation. Upgrade risk level. Ready weapons for ambush.
What did I just say?
No me gusta eso. ¿Qué es eso, tío? Arañabot. Bueno, puedo ir por arriba. O tengo el jet. Hostia, tío. Buah, esto está petado. Petado. Esto es peligroso, ¿eh? Está petado de bichos. ¡Guau, colega! Me voy de aquí. No estoy preparada para esto. Quita. Vámonos. Vámonos. A ver, quiero volver a la fábrica porque... ¡Ay, no! No me di cuenta. Vamos con tranquilidad, vamos a quitar la marca. Vale, esto es muy peligroso. Esto es aquí, así que puedo ir por aquí y puedo ir desde aquí. Desde aquí vamos bien. Espérate. Joder, es que tengo un montón de pociones y no me las pongo. El 4. Potente, fuerte. Vale, tengo de todo ya. Para no ir gastando pociones, pues se acabó este también. ¡Hala! Apaña, pero me tendré que hacer pociones o comprarlas. Y bueno.
System optimization initiated. Recommend environmental analysis.
Ese bicho es nuevo. Sí, ya podrían. Es que gasto felices como si no hubiese un mañana. Vamos a coger cosas. No sé qué coger esto. Piratear. ¡Ay! Pero claro, no tengo el código ni nada. ¿Cómo puedo saberlo? No sé, algo por aquí que me diga el código o algo. Es que aquí no hay nada, es la hostia, ¿eh? Ah, mira, 0654. 0654.
Why would anyone be listening in on our conversation?
0654. 0654.
What exactly do you think we want to do? You're crazy.
Me cojo todo.
If I give it to my boss, they'll be out of a job. They'll do anything to stop me from telling him. Someone working in reception is easy to replace.
Listen, just calm down and I'll be right there. Then we can talk about the whole thing.
Es feo el bicho este. Me recuerda un montón a lo de Ark. A veces las claves están escritas por algún sitio cercano, aunque a veces toca piratear. Ya me he dado cuenta, anda que no he jugado veces yo. Carta sucia. A estos juegos que hay por aquí y por allí. Aquí hay otra, así que vamos a ver si hay código o lo tendré que piratear. Y bueno. No sé, a ver si hay alguna señal de algo. Pues 0652. 54, no me acuerdo. No creo que sea igual que la otra, ¿no? Sería mucha casualidad. Ay, 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 ay. Chatarra. Lámparas. Tinta. No, parece que no. Esta sí que es jodida. Por el techo. No. Algún audio me ha escapado. No sé yo. A ver si por aquí. ¿No? A ver. A ver. Me salta algo. Ethan. Hola. Hola, un huevo. ¿Me das un besito o no? Un besito, ¿no? Sí, dice, ahí pasa de mi cara. No hay nada. Hacer la conversación.
He admitted that he overheard something during your meeting. What exactly, he wouldn't say. He was too afraid that someone might be listening in on our phone call. I'm going to go to his house. If he utters one crucial piece of information, that'll be it for him. He shouldn't go sticking his nose into other people's business.
No, tampoco dice nada. Pues... Son 4 cifras, pero... ¿Cuántos intentos tengo?
No sé qué has puesto en el izquierdo.
06... No. ¿Qué?
Tenemos visita a piso.
No entiendo.
¿Qué tenemos visita a piso?
Aquí.
Las 8. Está la iglesia con su pareja.
¿Tienes aquí?
Sí, porque quiero estar buscando piso. Y como nosotros no lo vamos a cambiar.
Sí, pero que
Ya sabes. Pero para que lo paréis bien. Entonces yo le dije que me diera un jueves.
Bueno, quizás eso no pasa nada, ya lo acabamos.
Claro. Al final para que te pase.
Vale. Y ya está. Están buscando inquilinos, ya no quieren echar. ¿Has visto lo que tengo que montar? A ver, pues nada, vamos a ir probando. ¿Pero esto qué es? 7, 4, 5, 8. Así que no. Pero claro, ¿cómo acuerdo yo? A ver, vamos a intentar con el 7 todas, ¿vale? 7, 8, 9, 4. Claro, es que hay un montón de combinaciones. Uf, nada, no puedo morir, nada. Seguro que no hay nada bueno. ¿No hay por aquí algún número apuntado que no haya visto? Que es raro que no esté apuntado el número por ahí. Tiene que estar. Pero va a ser que no. ¿No puedes qué?
No puedes. No le permite.
¡Venga! Estate quieta, hombre. ¿Qué te ha hecho la vela, pobrecito? ¿Qué te ha hecho? Ven, Ethan, ven, hombre. Ven. Ethan. La perra. ¡Vela! ¿Será que ahora? ¡Vela! Ven aquí. Estate quieta ya. No se puede comer chocolate, hombre, gorda. Ay, ¿he visto algo? ¿O soy yo? ¿O he flipado? Sí, he flipado. He alucinado pepinillos. Pues no. No hay... No me lo pone en ningún sitio. Jo, pues vaya plan. ¿Solo hay número en eso?
Terrain unstable. Recommend caution.
Empezar el Chronic, qué plasta, hijo. A ver, ¿cuál era la otra? A ver si sirve para esta, espérate. A lo mejor era el mismo, es que no me acuerdo ya, tengo memoria de pez. 0654 era. Pero no será esta. 0654, no sé si será la misma, ¿eh? Lo dudo. Pero bueno, ¿a dónde está? No, ya le he probado, ¿verdad? No, la verdad. Para ninguna de las tres que hay por ahí. ¿Tres? Yo he encontrado dos solo. ¿Dónde está la tercera? He encontrado esta y la otra de allí, pero la tercera. Nada. No hay nada, tío, que va a ser todo chungo esto. La primera ya la viste y te faltan dos. Sí, ya sé, pero ¿dónde está la segunda? Bueno, he encontrado dos, pero la otra no sé dónde está. Tiene que haber algo, no puede ser tan complicado. Me han metido en una caja. ¿Está en el tejado? No. Está mola subir aquí arriba. La madre, es que soy torpe. No. Nada de nada, de nada, de nada. En cada edificio, pues yo no viví. A ver, aquí hay una, aquí hay otra y la otra. Oye, ¿no la he visto? Este gata, tío. La otra está aquí. Ah, sí, coño, está aquí arriba. Está aquí arriba, nen. Vaya inspeccionadora estoy hecha. Aquí sí que no hay nada de nada, o sea, ya la he mirado tropecientas mil veces. Y si puedes, intenta llegar a lo alto de las torres esas altas siempre que puedas. Las torres altas. Las torres altas. Pues si no hay más números, no sé dónde va a haber. Estas torres. Ahí no llevo ni de coña, ¿no? Voy a ir por...
Radio receiver detected. Attempting connection.
Ah, vale.
Gazpacho de maducha.
No me gusta el gazpacho.
De maducha.
¿De maducha?
Connection attempt failed.
Es de Guadalajara.
Second connection attempt.
¿De fresa?
Sí.
Connection attempt failed. Initiating third.
Forget about it, little friend. Those noises didn't sound healthy.
Ah, vale. Muerto los códigos. Wow. Él fue el que escribió. Bueno, pues nada, ahora me tiro. Adiós. Pero tírate. Tírate. Ahí. Y siempre guardo antes por si acaso. Ya me imagino. Pues complicado porque tenemos 2 cajas por abrir y no saben las combinaciones, es complicado. Hay un montón de combinaciones, son 4 números. Así que complicado. Voy a marcar este sitio. Como que me quedan cofres por abrir. Así que vamos a ver. Y así ya vendré. Voy a quedarse sin gas en algo ya. Me veré cuando aprenda a piratear. Sí, yo también. Aquí te enseñan aquí. Aquí no quiero ir. Son los psicópatas estos. Ah, puedo hacer la misión de... Ya sé que dijo que no había, pero... Ah, caer juegos... Desaparecido esta.
Venga, va, saca eso, que le vas a quemar, hija. No vas a poder estar quemando eso. Bueno, tú mismo, después no me digas que venga, no haces.
La voy a marcar, a ver. Vamos a ver qué pasó ahí. Ah, sí, aquí ya está. Hay un montón de robots, creo. ¿Ves?
¿Sabes cortar?
O sea, pensaba que era el mío. Bueno.
Hay que quitar la cinta.
Dios, no, son muchos, quita de aquí. Vámonos. Vámonos. Son muchos, tío, son muchos.
No, lo estás haciendo bien.
¡Ay! No.
Lo estás haciendo muy bien.
Horror. Ay, los mutados estos. Ah, pero ¿dónde están? Si están aquí al lado, ¿no? Joder, macho. Qué liada me pegó.
¿Cómo que te gusta?
Es aquí.
Ay, Ethan, no te comas la piel, hombre. Si no, que no te comas la piel. Ethan, después no te comes la verdura y te comes la piel. Que la piel no se come. La piel toca las cosas. No se come la piel. Ethan, que no se come la piel. Qué pesado. Que no se come. ¿Qué? Estate quieto. Que da igual lo que te guste. Que no es lo que te guste, es lo que tienes que comer. Que la piel no se come. Pues sí, no, hombre. Que da igual, que no se come la piel. Mira, vale ya, ¿eh? Que no se come la piel, hombre, marrano.
¿Qué piel está comiendo?
La del pollo.
Ay, pues déjalo, que se la coma.
Que no es buena la piel del pollo, hombre. Que esto
Déjalo, que se la coma.
pesado, que ha salido tal cual.
Que tiene proteínas.
¿Qué coño proteína va a tener? Lo que lleva el miedo del pollo, que está tocando todas las cosas.
Tú que eres un manías.
Tú no tienes las patatas.
No más manías.
No se come las patatas y se come la piel. Este niño, la verdad, no tiene sentido. Venga,
Un poco a mí. Pero ya está, ¿no? Ahora vas a sacar 80, no vamos a cosa, Amigo mío, solo tú encuentras leña. A ver. ¿Ese qué? ¿Que no ayuda?
Damn creatures everywhere. We're screwed without a weapon.
Vivian wants me to find.
Thank Callahan. Vivian sent you.
Así
I
eran
was
estos.
afraid you'd be written off as dead already.
Hola, estrellas. ¿Cómo estás? Buenas tardes. ¿Qué pasó?
First, tell me what
A
happened.
ver, este.
I don't even know where to start. I wanted to try a new, shorter way. I knew it was dangerous, but tried anyway. We were halfway
está
back to
malísimo.
the fort heading towards the castle when we were attacked. We ran away up the hill.
¿Qué ácido?
One of my guards lost our weapons on the way.
Keep talking.
We somehow escaped the Reavers and saw a hut. We thought we'd hide out in there for a while. We slowly worked our way up. These damn spine hounds came and attacked us. So we ran again. We ran up here. Seems like my other guard lost his weapon on the way.
Vamos, que perdió las
That's
armas.
how you found us now. With no guns and as deep as trails. As you can see, we could really use your help.
Ah, bien. ¿Qué le digo? ¿Que los acompaño o que los...? Nah, voy a recuperar las armas,
Come
no.
on.
Es tontería.
Take you straight back to the castle. It's not far.
No, we can't. Not without our weapons, at least.
Vaya, muy por Dios.
Fuck your guns. It's dangerous out here.
Eso digo yo.
I'm not sure how well you know our situation in the castle, but we're short on everything there. Supplies, armor, and even weapons. If we come back without them, we might as well let the spine hounds eat us right now. You gotta help us find them again.
Ah, al final las tengo que montar.
Fine. Okay. Where should I look?
We lost 2 weapon packs somewhere on the way up here. Just look along the side of the road. The last weapon pack must be somewhere up here. We just can't seem to find the damn thing. Once you have them, please bring them back here quickly. I don't feel safe at all walking around unarmed.
Ya empezamos. Ya empezamos a pedir y poco pagar, ¿eh? Bueno, a ver, tiene que estar por aquí entonces. Pues vamos a buscarlas. Mira, esto no es una arma. Dáratela. Están todas por aquí.
Warning. Organic material detected. Terrain scans indicate large life forms under surface. Continuous risk scans activated.
Ah, vale, no me mola entonces.
Un champiñón. Está buenísimo.
Bajo tierra, dice.
Pruébalo. Pruébalo. No le des la bola, hombre. Pisa.
Ah, me caí.
¿Por qué no lo pruebas? El champiñón está buenísimo.
Ah, es que por aquí me caigo, tú. Es una ruta bastante amplia, no vean. Entonces solo tengo una. Joder, macho, esto es tremendo. Un paquete por lo menos lo tenemos. Faltan 2. Ay, qué poco me gusta buscar cosas. A ver. Estoy mirando, pero no veo. No veo más. Joder, macho. Ciega, te puedes volver ciega.
How could this happen? I'll think better care of my...
Ah, que las quiere, pues ¿qué le voy a hacer? Tendré que buscar más. Oh, qué asco, es que claro, esto es... Está todo tapado por hierba, búscalo tú, ¿no? Ay, ciega también. Vamos a buscar por el centro, por aquí. Aquí ya me pasó la raya. Es que no encuentro nada más. O sea... ¿Por aquí te caes? Más minuciosa imposible, ¿eh? No puedo ya. Aquí ya me salgo, ¿eh?
No, no.
Espera. ¡Ah! Justo en el borde. Ya llevamos dos. A ver. Debe estar por aquí, ¿no? Ay, me falta uno. Dios, que estés. La zona de búsqueda no es pequeña. Ya, es que claro, son paquetes de armas que se han perdido y están haciendo buscar aquí o si no ves en mañana. Joder, macho, esto da miedo. Que supongo que estarán por el camino, pero no sé. Porque por la montaña creo que no. Hay que mirar súper bien. Porque... despacito. Es que una me la he encontrado aquí en medio del camino, pero no creo que sea ahí. Se supone que han subido por el camino y han perdido las armas por el camino. Así que... vamos a ver. ¡Hombre! O sea... vale, ya está. ¡Qué horror, por Dios! Ethan. Ethan. Bajo órdenes de Vivian, ella me pagará. Soy mercader, seguro que tenéis algo que podéis meterme.
I'm on assignment for Vivi. She'll pay me.
Sí, supongo.
You told me that already. In that case, I won't keep you any longer. I'm just glad we can finally get back to our trade route. Thanks again. I guess we'll see each other sometime. Callahan's blessings be upon you.
Sí, sí, no lo vi, tío. Qué chungo. Qué mal. No lo vi, no lo vi. Pues ala, ya están contentos, ya van a su ruta normal. Si no te digo que estoy ciega. Vale. Vamos a cobrar, eso sí. O sea, es que yo me tendré que poner gafas, macho, porque mucho. Aquí. La cara de empanada tiene esta.
So you did it! Thank you. Hopefully I'll be getting my regular deliveries again soon. I promised you payment, so here it is.
Paga.
Thanks.
Okay then, see you around. And don't forget, if you ever have any supplies, I'll gladly take them off your hands.
Ajá. Vale. Toma nota. Lo he completado. Muy bien. Venga, vamos. Los creadores están todo pobres ahora mismo. Todo pobres. Bueno, pues seguimos con la ruta esta. Marco aquí, aunque sean los... ¿Qué pasa? Joder, ¿qué es esto? ¡Ah! Vale, aquí hay una ruta bastante larga, ¿eh? Podría ir desde aquí, pero aquí hay un montón de bichos. Bastante larguita la ruta, pero bueno, no, vamos a hacer ruta. Vamos hacia atrás.
Mamá.
¿Qué?
Mamá. Agua.
¿Qué pasa con el agua, hijo?
¿Qué más?
¿Me quieres más?
Sí.
Espera, ahora te la lleno.
Agua.
Quizás que ahora te la lleno un momento, hombre, es que estoy aquí. Hostia, he dicho que hay un montón de cosas. Esto es peligroso esto. Vamos donde están los fosquitos. Los fosquitos. ¿Cómo que es aquello? Qué chulo cae el agua. Quizán, el agua.
Warning. Water contains high concentrations of potassium, sodium, and chloride ions. Not suitable for drinking.
What does that mean?
Water contains high level of human urine content.
Eric, ese no es el de...
Detected. Soil analysis initiated.
Me quedaste de inmundicia.
What does your analysis show?
Multi-mark traces and Elex deposits detected in soil. Deposits indicate impact by large comet approximately 150 to 170.3 years ago. No greater level of accuracy available.
No problem, little guy.
Un poco de inmundicia esto. La mierda sitio. Horrible. Hala, pues ya están entretenidos estos. Ya hemos llegado. Vamos a guardar la zona ya. Qué guay. Me hace mucha gracia estos bichitos. Así de más. Mira, hola. No me gusta un pelo, pero bueno, tendremos que venir. ¿Qué remedio? ¿Ah? ¿Y ya? Que pase. Ah, hasta luego. ¿Qué panchos eran?
Unnaturally high concentration of pheromones detected. Possibility of dangerous individuals present. Risk level upgraded.
Or what?
Explanation.
¿Qué hace aquí, cuchilla?
Messenger hormone. Triggers specific response in other individuals of same species.
Sure, you say so.
You again. I gave you 20% of my take just last week.
Come now, Vicky. Strangers in the crater.
Elizan.
Danger.
¿Haciendo qué?
It's more and more
Que se ha llevado mi botella, amor.
safety business from this tidal wave of potential criminals. This also means, unfortunately, the price for my protection services must increase. Supply and demand, you know. I don't believe that 800 Alexa is too much to ask, considering not to mention the quality of protection you receive.
That's more than half my tank. You can't be serious.
Listen to me.
10 timadores por si me toco al lado, seguro.
Pay the blade.
Ethan, ¿qué haces? Ven aquí.
To be at the mercy of any number of unsavory
No timador este, ¿no?
the moment I laid eyes on you. I'll see you next time.
Que le cobra por semanas, pero bueno.
How can I help you? Some potions and stuff. Feel free to take a look at
Ethan.
robbed a while back.
Ethan. Ven aquí, ¿dónde vas con la toalla? Ven aquí.
He's the one going around.
Es que se sabe con las uñas, ese tío está pidiendo una tunda.
That guy needs his ass.
Tell me about it. All I could do is hire my own protection. But I can't afford that. With all the protection money I pay to Blade.
Vale.
Take care of this, Blade.
Like I said, I can't pay anyone. Or are you planning on paying for free?
Si te ayudaré sin cobrarte nada. ¿Qué podrías darme a cambio? Si quieres algo a la escuela decente, debes pagar en consonancia.
¿Qué coño?
What could you give me?
And go out to I could maybe give you 8. Can't do that. That's enough. We have a deal.
All right. I'll take care of this Blade guy.
Thank you so much. I'll be glad when Blade finally stops this shit. He struts around the city bullying people. We're bound to run into him sooner or later.
What should I do with Blade? Want your money back?
No, I just want him to leave me alone. Be careful messing with him. There's a reason people turn a blind eye to his business. He might not be good for much, but he is good for his fighting.
Bueno.
What you got?
Only the best here.
Vamos a ver. Ojo, Ojo. Ay, pensaba que eran flechas. A ese sombrero me suena de algo. No, me pongo eso ni loco. A ver. Necesitaría pociones, eso sí. Los juegos van caras, ¿eh? Todas, dame todas, ya. ¿Qué es un spray? ¿Qué es un spray? ¿Qué es un spray? Vamos. Mira, sé que puedo. 25 flechas.
$100 a day. There's a discount for a week. Compensation if there's an accident.
Conditions understood. Maybe tell me what they're for exactly.
So I gotta start from the beginning with you. I'm the guy who's gonna make you invincible.
Seems like a pretty
¿Qué
Chimney, my gun's got more damage than Ripper's got.
Vamos a limpiar. Va, corre. A limpiar. Oye, levanta el culo de aquí. Va, marrano.
No.
Y una pobreza. Va, Ethan, ven aquí. El culo cagado. Venga, ven. Ven.
I thought you were dead.
You're an alb?
Shh, shut up.
You're going to tell me for part 2. Let's change the subject. I sent you to accompany me to the depot, right?
No, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't? Oh, well, that's not good. Then I guess I'll have to start from square one. But not here. These people are always safer outside the cities. Follow me. Hey,
Qué rarito.
just out of curiosity, what do you think of this city?
Y no gustar.
My old one better.
I can imagine. Stench. Very
No me entero de nada.
That musk smell, lust, fear, greed, you know? Smells like
Una humanidad.
I thought you were keeping a low profile. Spouting stuff like that is going to get you
Como el metro, igual, huele a humanidad total.
these meat sacks. They wouldn't notice their own murder. But if it's so important, I'll shut up. You're my role model after all. My ideal.
Dios.
Oh, it is.
Es que es un algo, aunque la misión del depósito mola. Bueno, a ver cuál es la del depósito. La verdad es que no tengo ni idea. Pero para eso necesitaré equiparme bien. He perdido muchas flechas y muchas cosas.
Okay, so I know more about you.
You brought me out here to tell me that.
No, I have a favor to ask. Nobody's business but yours and mine.
Ojo.
So what do you need?
Come with me to the depot in Italy.
¡Ah!
Use your help in return too. You know what it's like out on the road.
¿Y qué gano yo? De acuerdo, pero deja que investigue esta zona antes. Por mí, como si partimos de inmediato.
All right, but let me look around here first.
Sure, I've got some errands to run anyway. Just say the word when you're ready. I'll be in the Pusher's District.
Sí, es que ahora mismito como que no estoy muy bien preparada, ¿eh? Ya vendremos aquí. ¿Dónde está Egna? ¿Por aquí? Sí, está Egna casi al lado de la otra, ¿eh? Voy a quitar el marcador ya. Vale. A ver, vamos a ver. Necesito comprar. Al final, al Han lo mandaste a la mierda, ¿no? Al Han. ¿Estaba por aquí? Sí, lo mandé a la mierda. De hecho, me lo he encontrado muerto por ahí. Puede ser que fuera el Han. Es que ahora no me acuerdo. Yo sé que me encontré un tío con nombre tirado muerto. O sea, que creo que era él. ¡Ethan!
With pleasure.
Dame, que necesitaré... Necesito. Necesitaré medio kilo de todo. Alquimista también. Vamos.
Densely populated area detected. Deactivating enemy sensors.
Me gusta que me acompañe el robot, es majo. Ya se está haciendo de noche. Bueno, dormiremos aquí. Y iremos luego para allá. Porque no me gusta ir de noche. Aquí.
Welcome.
Vale, son 25. Dame otro. A ver, quita en medio, hombre. A ver, vamos a ponernos nuestras pociones. Objeto de misión. Pertenencias de Eric. Las versiones que encontré en un cadáver, básicamente libros viejos, nada de valor. Ah, Eric, he encontrado este. Lo he encontrado por ahí muerto. No sé ni quién es. Ah, vale, ya están de esto. A ver, dormimos. Vale, gato. Ay, qué susto me ha dado el robo, por Dios. Oh. Vamos a ver, ¿dónde está? No, aquí no, falta. Ahí. A este le importa 3 pimientos el que pase por la puerta. Es que alucina a veces.
I just feel like you could have given me a lot more.
Viper already gave you double. What more do you want?
Double, triple, who cares? Just give me my due.
I can't. In air? Try the berserkers.
You know I can't get the goods from them.
You're always coming looking for handouts. I'll tell you what. Come back in a minute. Viper will have more. Deal?
I'll hold you to that.
Safe journey.
¿Has visto la ropa?
¿Eh?
¿Has abierto el cajón?
¿Qué cajón?
¿Un cajón?
Amor, ¿qué cajón?
¿Por qué era?
No.
No he visto nada. Está guay.
Vamos al depósito.
I'll come with you to the depot.
Smart move. Follow me. Let's get the hell out of this shit. Everyone here will try to swim me, but not on my watch. Stay close. Wouldn't want you getting lost in all the junk.
A ver, ¿qué pasa? Este ya nos avisa que es timadores, pero bueno.
Hey, man. You got a minute? It's for a good cause. Real important shit.
You're lost. I've got better things to do.
Ah, come on. At least hear me out.
Que no, que no.
I'm fundraising for the nursery. It's basically a daycare center for orphan kids. So, you know, I'm asking good folks like you for donations. Got any shards you can spare? The poor little ones in the nursery could use all the help they can
A
get.
ti te daría huérfanos.
I'm not giving you anything. Not a single shard.
You don't give a shit about the kids? Asshole. These little orphans lost their
Hostia, putos timadores.
There's no one to take care of them now. It's enough to make a grown man cry. Unless he's a fucking heartless bastard. Come on, man, every little bit helps.
Find someone who gives a shit.
You really are a heartless fucker, you know that? Let's hope those little angels don't starve. Ugh, thanks for nothing.
Follow me.
If he just asked me, he would have never.
Any chance you've got a couple of pieces of Elex II?
Ya me querían timar. Ni de coña, hombre. Ni de coña.
The crater is waiting. I'm such an idiot for listening to you.
Hey, mister, this your first time in town?
Otra vez.
No.
Oh, that's a shame. But maybe you're still interested in my offer? I'd like to show you around town. You coming?
No. Leave me alone. Weirdo.
Oh, okay. I'll be on my way.
What do we do now?
I'll take you there.
Wait. I think that sneaky son of a bitch stole something from me. Keep going.
Verás tú el niño, me lo voy a cargar.
Caught you red-handed.
Me? No, sir. You must have mixed me up with someone else.
Hey, if you're calling my boys thieves, you won't deal with me. The guy who's gonna kick your ass if you don't get the fuck out of here now.
Well, your little buddy over there stole my shards. I just want them back.
You don't listen to me, do you? Squirt ain't no thief. I think I'm gonna have to smash in that skull of yours. Get ready for a whole lot of pain!
Either kick each other's asses or go home.
You're not as scrawny as you look.
So, do I get the shards back now?
Okay.
Cuartelillo.
Taking no more. Here's your money.
Took more than this. Where's the rest?
What? I knew that little shit was lying to me. Hey, man, if you want your shards, you better talk to the kid. That's all he gave me. Hey, do what you want to him. Just leave me alone.
Lo que pasa es que ahora lo he perdido. ¡Vaya por Dios! Se va a enterar. Había entendido banco de huesos. Qué mal estoy, tío.
I assume.
Nero, give me a chance to explain.
You let yourself be caught.
I just wanted to help Yasmin. The Berserkers.
You should know that the Berserkers are your friends.
al niño. ¿Qué? ¿La mochila? ¿Qué le pasa? A este sí lo puedo subir, pero si lo subo ya no podré usarlo. Bueno, es lo que yo he puesto.
Decision, kid.
Sí, no sé dónde está el crío. Está mareando, que poco me gusta buscar a la peña. Se ha escondido el chaval. Uf.
Best, believe me.
Ah, estaba aquí.
You've still got my shards.
You really screwed Jack over. Do you really need your shards back? Because I'm really hungry and I need them to buy food.
Fine. Keep the shards.
Really?
Yes.
You're much nicer than Zach. Thanks. I'm Squirt, by the way. And if you've got any spare food, maybe you could share it with me?
Analysis. Physiology of male child suggests borderline malnourishment.
Pobre chaval.
Is that machine saying?
That you don't get enough to eat. I'll have to see if I can give you some of my food.
Thank you, sir.
I've got some food for you. Here, take this piece of meat.
Oh, fresh meat. Thanks, mister.
That isn't enough.
¿Esto qué es? Ah, un cofre. Ahora he perdido la otra misión de realidad con esta. A ver, vamos a marcar. Vamos al depósito, pues. Según me espera, ¿no? Vale, que la deja ahí solo abajo en la escalera. En el piso abajo. ¿Tú te crees? Paciencia, Dios mío. Logro desbloqueado de dar. ¡Ah! Me estoy diciendo borracha el juego. Estoy
I always
borracha.
find the climb difficult somehow. That's the disadvantage of not consuming much Elex. Your strength starts to dwindle.
Why don't you up your level then?
And risk.
En el piso de abajo están mis suegros. Y este va cada día a picar al Abby. Me da la pietosa al Yayu. Pero como no está, pues se queda ahí, que no se cree que no está. Entonces, el padre va y lo deja ahí solo, pero bueno, a ver, ¿me tengo que levantar yo en serio a buscar al niño? Es que, hostia, tío. Tengo un plano de Granada. Qué guay. A ver si me pongo puntos para hacer granadas. Venga, vamos. Aquí hay muchas cosas, tiradas por ahí. Vale, le llaman así al logro de engancharse a la bebida.
Exactly. Feeling for your surroundings. You know, that's what sets the likes of you and me apart from other Alps. The pinnacle of evolution. My ass. Feeling is fascinating. And most of our people... Feeling is fascinating. And most of our people run from understanding.
These things take time.
Joder, como pega, ¿no?
Trying to say before I was interrupted. You learned that little saying from the humans, did you? Time we got plenty of. Willingness, on the other hand, the will to change isn't exactly something our people have to spare. But that'll change too, just like everything in life. But that'll change too, just like everything in life. And risk losing my human form? No way. The people here can never know what I am. I take the Elex I need at the depot. It's enough. Victory. Left by the comet. See all that beauty stretching out in front of us?
Looks like a load of tin shacks to me.
Yes, but that's only half the story. The crater might be the world's biggest junkyard, but it also symbolizes the birth of the Alps. Without the Elex the comet carried, we wouldn't exist. Well, I've seen enough. How about you?
Let's get moving.
Ethan!
Right. Not to make this weird or anything, but here's one of the reasons why I exist.
What do you mean by that?
The way I look. But, I guess I need to explain. Back when you and the humans... Oh, damn! Look at those two up ahead.
¿No se considera humano? No entiendo.
I've butted heads with one of them before. You better handle this. You gotta make sure that they let us pass. Do whatever it takes.
What are you gonna do?
I'll watch and learn. I'm looking forward to seeing how you solve this one.
Good. Stay out of the way.
Got it.
You lost, buddy? Or you and your friend here looking for a nice, quiet spot for some alone time?
Tengo el robot. Y viendo la sonrisilla de oreja a oreja de tu amigo, seguro que nos podéis recomendar algún sitio.
We sure are. From that dirty grin on your friend's face. I think you two can give us a few recommendations.
Should I take that as a formal invitation to smash your face in? You've still got one chance to save your fucking skin. Give me some cold, hard Elex II. This is a toll road, you know, and I'm collecting.
Remember what Viper said? He made it real clear we're not supposed to shake down travelers.
Do I look like I give a flying fuck what that measly bastard says? 200 shards. Right fucking now.
Una leche para ti.
If you think you can stop me from getting through, you are sorely mistaken.
Oh, really? Who knows, buddy? Maybe you're the one who's mistaken. It's payback time!
Bueno, menos... ¡Ay, ay, ay! Para mí, todo para mí, ole.
Whoa, that was unexpected. Killing them was definitely a great call, but...
But what?
Well, it's just, I heard that you know how to solve problems diplomatically. Not that I wanted a diplomatic solution, I just thought maybe...
Mira, verás.
what war looks like.
Hago bastante. Porque le he subido bastante el nivel de daño a distancia. Gracias al puntito que me puse de atributo, Que por cierto, me tengo que poner otro.
¿Quieres agua?
¿Qué quieres que?
Agua.
Pues sí, me has tirado la botella. No tengo más. Espérate. Ven ahí también. Ven, cariño. Espera que te relleno esto. Un momento,
Papel.
Ahí tienes papel. Ay, a ver si puedo rellenar esto. Si antes me ha quitado la mía, Ethan, ¿qué esperar?
You wanted to tell me what's going on with your human body.
Many of us couldn't understand how you were hybrid all this.
¿Qué estás haciendo?
And we couldn't ask you because you hightailed it. But a lot of us thought it had something to do with your being able to access your emotions. So to increase our efficiency, we reduced our Elex consumption. Which would have happened anyway, by the way. The converters were destroyed. Elex production dropped dramatically. Extensive studies had to be conducted on the effects of emotions and how to handle them.
And how were those studies designed?
Yeah.
Well, you're looking at one right now.
Behavior in the crate.
Not just there. I went all over the place. Anyway, I need a break. My body needs nutrients, regardless of the state of my stomach. Being human definitely has its drawbacks. Their immune system is pathetic. And the body always needs something. Vitamins, protein, watching the calories, when
¿Quieres venir ya? Mira. Que no te entiendo, ven aquí. Un tejado no tengo. ¿Estás haciendo una casita? Están ya, hombre.
I won't say no.
Here you go. All the nutrients you need in one simple can.
Is that all?
Taste it. You'll be surprised at how filling it is. I need to eat right now, or I'll run into trouble down the line. Can you keep an eye out? Make sure there's nobody following us? Won't be the first time.
Expecting more outlaws?
Yep, I'll brush with those two earlier. Let's try to minimize the risk of a confrontation, huh? Walk back down the path we came from. But stay within shouting distance so I can come and help you if you need it.
See you soon. Speedrun was wrong. He's following us. Time to head back.
So, how many people are following us? 3? 4?
Not a single one.
That's annoying. I was hoping for a little escalation. Nothing more exhilarating than an out-of-control situation. The risk, the adrenaline. So engaging. Still, we should get going.
Está borracho.
My stomach is still upset, but I'm just gonna ignore it. Ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Good. Not much farther now anyway.
Tengo intriga.
I've been wondering, when you kill someone, what do you feel? I have to be honest, for me, it's an incredible high. Something to really savor. The light in their eyes flickers out, their bodies tremble, like slowly squashing a bug.
The way I feel about it depends on who I'm killing.
Oh, I see. Your aversion toward or affection for a given individual determines the level of violence you administer.
You really like to hear yourself talk, don't you?
I can't be silent anymore. Not when every breath. Yes, I can't be silent anymore. Not when every word, every breath is an experience dawning. You make a good point. My tongue for now. And that'll help me concentrate on moving forward. I'm nearly there. I feel sort of empty.
But you couldn't wait till the terrorist bomb.
Getting harder and harder.
Ahí nada, señor Di.
Sí.
Ay, ven aquí. Gordi. A ver qué pelos llevas. Vamos a ver, señorito. Tengo un bicho, ¿verdad? Por ahí. Toma.
I do what I'm told.
But your name is synonymous with disobedience.
Who says I always do?
Well, I think I understand what you're getting at. There's something I wanted to point out. Not all Albs are like me.
Yeah, I figured that one out already.
You don't understand. I'm talking about what the Albs think of you. Our realignment was largely your idea, of course, but you're not exactly the most popular guy among the Albs these days. Many Albs are struggling with this new way of life. The transition is going very slowly. When you defeated the hybrid, you gave them the option to choose between their old life and a new one.
Ahí ya está.
I'll be fine. Let's keep going.
Be prepared to face some resistance when we reach the depot. That's basically all I wanted to tell you. The one thing that the depot can definitely offer is complete safety from external threats, anyway. No creatures, no vagrants.
There's no such thing as absolute safety.
Oh.
I think I'm beginning to understand why you disappeared from the public eye back then. Nothing gets past our defenses.
¿Gratis?
Those kinds of guarantees usually break when hit with cold, hard reality.
Actually, statistically speaking.
Spare me.
Sure, you might still be proven right. These constant attacks are taking their toll. Humans have a lot in common with that. What I was trying to say before I was interrupted. Humans have a lot in common with that horde. They use brute numbers to overpower.
Qué bien me va a ir con este, oye.
Well, here we are. Your new home?
No.
I already have a home.
Well, now you have a spare one. You should go talk to Radek at the gate. He'll show you around the rest of the area. Let's meet up again later. I've got something to take care of. Oh, don't forget the equipment I promised you.
Where can I find you?
If all goes as planned, I'll be at the Elex depot. Oh, speaking of which, this is for you. Normally we're all allotted fixed rations, but, well, don't ask any questions. Right, I'm running late. I'll see you later.
Don't move. Who are you? What are you? Wait a moment. Tell me, stranger, what's your name?
Name's Jax.
Then I wasn't mistaken. Amazing. I heard you were dead. Is it true you defeated the hybrid with your bare hands?
Bueno, parece que le caigo bastante bien a este. Menos mal.
First, tell me who you are.
My name is Radek.
Azok will want to know you're here.
Who's that?
I'm sure he'll tell you himself. A lot has changed since the depot was set up. Come on, I'll show you around. Looks like your drone disapproves.
He's just worried that you're gonna reset his systems.
That will not happen. We are focused on other things. Shall we go?
Well, the tour can't hurt.
Come on, let's go. Follow me.
Otra vez gratis.
Planning on staying?
Los únicos que me han cobrado han sido los brexes, qué cabrones.
You see, the thing is, you're not exactly popular here. Many among us want you dead for what you did to the hybrid. Speaking of dead, we're in luck. There's an execution today. We really don't want to miss that.
The verdict has been passed. Unlawful efficiency has been proven beyond reasonable doubt. The defendant has accepted the judgment. Execute the convicted party. Good work. You know the drill. Pick up your posts as soon as you're done.
Pues vale.
I was wondering how long they were going to let him get away with his behavior. Next, we'll head on over to our research facility.
Did you know him?
Barely. I know he was one of the collectors from one of the back offices in the depot.
What were his crimes?
Anyone who violates the directive is executed. Simple as that. That seems to shock you? You must remember the directive and what it says.
I do. I guess not as much has changed as I thought it had.
Is that pity in your voice? Interesting. I've heard you've let your emotions run wild. Let's walk and talk about it. Don't think that we have no emotions. We were forced to accept that being emotionless didn't help our evolutionary development. It blinded us. It made it possible for someone like you to almost bring us down. That's why everyone is given only as much Elex as they need to do their job as effectively as possible.
Hola, qué tecnológico. Wow.
Right now, we're standing in front of the Computing and Research Center. This is where the optimal level of Elex consumption is calculated, among other things.
What is the optimal amount, then?
That depends on your assignment. A tactician who doesn't fear for his troops won't be an effective tactician. On the other hand, a guard who's afraid of killing is not an efficient guard. The middle way seems to be the best choice.
Middle way? What do you mean?
Being completely emotionless did not bring us any closer to our goal. But too many emotions won't help us either. We're looking for an ideal compromise. And when it comes to making these calculations, this research facility is particularly good. Now, if you have no more questions, I have something else to show you. Follow me.
You were talking about an experiment. What should I expect?
We're trying to breed children who...
Hang on. You're doing what?
We're creating a new generation of rationally thinking tacticians. Let's go into the classroom and have a quick listen. Maybe we can learn something.
Vaya. Vaya bicho, ¿no?
The lesson from last time should still be within easy recall. We will practice it again today. Sit down.
Madre mía, si parecen robotitos.
Good. Now, remember yesterday's practice. Concentrate.
Teacher,
No questions, Makar. Do not make me repeat myself. Feel the emotion welling up inside you. Remember last week's punishment. Feel the fury it caused rise inside you. If it threatens to overwhelm you, try focusing on the equations we learned yesterday. Were you able to call up the anger? If so, I want you to give me the solution to the problem. If not, we'll repeat last week's punishment. Inefficiency will not be tolerated. Practice at home, then complete a 3-page report on your emotional stability indices. Makar, I especially want to see yours. I'm concerned about your progress. Improve.
Yes, ma'am.
Session complete. You can go.
As you can see, the kids here are thriving. The Elex experiments seem to be going well.
¿Perdona?
You're giving kids Elex?
No. We're experimenting with not giving the kids any Elex, teaching them to think logically and precisely without it. Most Albs never learned to handle emotion. Without Elex, many of us are completely at the mercy of our feelings. That's what we're trying to prevent from happening with these children. They're taught how to deal with emotions without neglecting
Los albos calvos.
Without Elex, they're nothing more than normal people, aren't they?
No. As soon as they're of age, they'll be given their daily Elex rations like everyone else. According to our calculations, with access to Elex, emotionally strengthened Albs should be able to reach the next stage of evolution.
What makes you think this could work?
Because it worked in the past. With you. You were an owl and managed to keep your emotions under control. We suspect that's the only reason you were able to stand up to the hybrid. We're studying this phenomenon and trying to recreate it so we can perfect it. But if you want to know more, you should talk to our scientists. Let's keep going. We're about to enter the collector's sector. They're responsible for finding Elex and bringing it to the silos. It's not particularly demanding.
Están creando robotitos.
Here don't need to be especially efficient. So they only get low doses of Elex, which makes them prone to uncontrolled emotional outbursts. If it were up to me, we wouldn't let them stay in the depot. We'd ship them out somewhere. Let's keep going. I don't like being around these people. Follow me. You might have noticed that back here it's much more disorganized. Not like the rest of the depot. The collectors and their lifestyle is a source of friction. If you're not careful, you might even end up getting robbed. Wouldn't have happened in the hybrid's day.
The Elexitors should act.
I have to think this over.
Luckily, we're now out of the collector's sector again. Right here, we're entering the soldiers' area. Things are a lot more orderly here. These guys make difficult decisions, so they get correspondingly larger rations of Elex. And you can stock up on decent weapons here, too.
You allow trading in the depot?
We do now. Trade has helped us to create a kind of reward system for effective action. We pay our workers with Elex. They use it to buy things that help them work more efficiently. It seems to motivate them. But you can take a look at all that later. Right now, I'm going to take you to Azok. Come on.
Vaya,
The agent's precinct up there. Their job is to keep an eye on the collectors and everyone else. They make sure everyone takes their Elex ration and that nobody takes more or less. They keep an eye on things and keep everybody in line.
Me gustaría tener un robot grande como esos. De los calvos y blancos, porque están todos blancos. No es dar solo que. Un aspecto un poco raro, esta gente.
I hope this has helped you get an idea of how the depot works, and that your return to our ranks won't be too tricky.
No tengo pensado unirme a vosotros, no.
I wasn't planning on joining.
Oh, well, that's a pity. I just assumed that. Why else would you come back to us? We could use your efficiency and knowledge. But it's your decision. I have to get back to the gate. May efficiency guide your actions.
High concentrations of Elex detected. Mining recommended.
I don't think the Albs would like that very much.
Demasiado moderno todo, qué triste. No me gusta tan tecnológico todo. Como muy frío. Muy frío y muy chungo. Ah, aquí está el teleport, eso es lo que voy a buscar. Ah, aquí está. Ahí va. ¿Aquí qué había? Muy bien. He salido esto, ¿no? No sé de dónde he salido ni de dónde voy. ¿A dónde voy? ¿Esto qué es? Mi pajolera. Mi pajolera idea. A ver. ¿Esto qué es? Estoy cotillando. Ah, bueno, aquí es por donde hemos entrado, ¿no? Los mini calvos. Así que había, es que todos los edificios son iguales. Te vuelve loco, tío. Bueno, esto sí que me irá bien. ¿Vapor que mata? ¿Qué niebla de abajo? No sé qué me estaba diciendo. Catulín, qué niebla. ¿Dónde está la niebla? No lo he visto. Hostia, un bar. Un bar.
Number?
Número.
I don't have a number.
Then you don't get a free meal. Even without a number, you're welcome to buy food. Would you like to do that?
I want to buy something.
What'll it be?
Me puedo comprar pociones y todo. Anda. Pues va a ser que nada, porque qué asco, ¿no?
Number
348-9-14.
Oh, Jesús.
Get out of here now!
Uy, perdón. Perdón, no sé dónde voy. Oye, ¿y el de comerciantes dónde es? Ya estoy liando.
Step forward and begin.
A ver, no decía que podíamos comerciar. ¿Dónde están los comerciantes? Que como todos los edificios son iguales, son puto iguales, tío, todo. Es puto igual todo. Ya deja de reproducir esa música chunga, gracias. Y ya está. Madre mía, que parece que esté todo el rato.
Otherwise, that kid will have to wake up to a broken world. I need to keep going. I know I could have done a lot more for Dex. It's still not too late.
No me gusta la publicidad en los juegos. Fuera. ¿Te gusta remar los fines de semana? Tan lago. Quiero ponerlo varias veces en la semana. O de Nueva York. Es mi lista principal de Leslie. Nadie mejor. Estás tú.
Algo de mochila. Oh, espérate. Espérate. Esta no la vamos a usar porque tengo una carta que es para estrellarme, así que... No. Esta sí. Vale, me voy a gastar más puntos. No, alargado. Ay, espera, se me ha quedado sin batería. Esa tos. Uy. Uy, qué tosecito. Un alargado. Esto es alargado aquí. No, esto es alargado. Esto es cuadrado, pero... Esta no es, ¿no? ¿Esto? Ay, aquí pasa algo.
This storeroom is property of the Albs of Ignadon. Entry is strictly forbidden to anyone without proper authorization.
Ahí va. ¿Y por qué no se casó con esta? Es más mono, ¿no?
When it comes to preserving my people, there is only one directive. And you clearly violated it.
All right, let's just relax. What are you doing here?
I'm Naira. I'm in charge of our batteries.
So you're like, what, security?
Security? No, that's not exactly what I'm doing here.
Hang on a minute. Don't I know you from somewhere?
Yes, you do. We met in the domed city in Abessa. I was the only good technician in that cleric settlement. Remember?
Era clérica antes.
I was a separatist. It was a long time ago. The rules are different now.
Yeah, I noticed. How'd you get here?
I lost my home back when I was a separatist. I didn't know what to do.
Separatista.
I ended up in the domed city, working as a technician for the clerics. I was doing that when we met. I survived. I even made good money. But it was a life of compromise. I often did things that went against my convictions. Those days are gone.
You're pretty impulsive for someone raised by the Albs.
I am a true Albigan now. There are consequences to that.
And anybody who doesn't do things how you like them gets hit in the head a few times.
You know better than anyone what Elex withdrawal can do. The fight against extreme emotion can be incredibly hard on us.
Fine. I accept your apology.
There has to be a life without Elex. It's the only way we can get our senses under control. That's why I try to stop our Elex as often as I can.
As long as I'm not around when you do. You seem to know me well.
Well, you were a major figure in the court at the Ice Palace. It was a long time ago. But you were under the direct authority of the hybrid, weren't you?
Pretty dark chapter in my career.
Nonetheless, I still didn't recognize you back then in the domed city. Yet more proof that blue Elex clouds our senses without us knowing it.
There's a new group in Caracas. It calls itself the Sixth Power. Its members have gathered in the old bastion to fight off the invaders.
Why are you telling me this?
You'd be a suitable candidate to join. If you can control your mood swings.
And how do you know I don't sympathize with these alien invaders?
I don't think you'd give up control of your existence entirely. Your expertise and fighting skill would be valuable to the Sixth Power, and to me.
You could be right. I have to admit, your offer has some appeal. I wouldn't be entirely against it. However...
Es que soy torcida y me está empezando a doler. Tal vez se me ha caído el mando en esta vida, ¿verdad? Y sigue vivo. No sé cómo. Aunque no la rechazarías de plano. ¿Cuáles son tus propósitos?
Oh, not entirely against it. The hell does that mean?
You were once an idol to us all. You were the most effective commander the Albs ever had. But that was long ago. You and the Free People have fought a war against us.
I was acting on my own account. That's true. But it wasn't as if I had a choice. The hybrid would have thrown the Alps to their doom.
Relying on the promises of the hybrid was a big mistake. But if everything had gone according to plan and the directive...
Then sooner or later the hybrid would have put all of Magellan's creatures into the converters to snatch the Elex from them. As a separatist, you fought for the old values of the Albs and against the hybrid. So you should know better, Naira. No one could have survived that, not even the Albs. The Free People and I had to intervene to stop the worst from happening.
It's strange hearing that from your mouth, but who knows? Maybe you're right, maybe not. I'm not sure it matters. Like I said, those days are long gone.
What now?
Hey, Jax, over here. Well, look who we have here. The mighty commander. Or should I say ex-commander? I have an offer for you. What do you say?
¡Qué miedo! ¡Hombre, Silver! Muchas gracias, Profesor Wright. Espera que te hago la pedazo de promo, chachi pistachi. ¿O la quieres hacer tú, Catulín? A ver si me sale, espérate, porque a veces me equivoco. Si hace así, es que Catulo creo que no lo ha hecho nunca, entonces te enseño. Así.
No puedo creer que le haya podido dar el ulti. Pero ya fue.
Who the hell are you?
I'm a person like you. A person people are always judging. I get accused of a lack of efficiency. Imagine that. But it would take too long to
Sí.
explain the details. Let's
Que está muy ancha o que está poco ancha. A mí me gustaba así, no sé. Ya sé que está un poco ancha, ¿no? Es que es complicado ajustarla.
We'll get to that. I need to size you up first.
You don't know if you can... What's that word?
Trust?
That's it, exactly. You don't know if you can trust me. Listen, I was ordered to collect Elex just like the other collectors.
Es un recolector.
But unlike them, I haven't forgotten our goal, maximizing efficiency. So let me ask you, what is the most effective method of acquiring Elex?
The most effective way to acquire a lot of Elex is hard work.
no tienes canal. Sí, me gusta así el ancho.
It's like this. Some of the other collectors supply me with Elex so I can meet my quota. You probably wonder
Pero sí que la podría hacer un poco más ancha.
what do I have to offer that would convince them to give up part of their yield? The answer's simple. Elex rations. More than they would get otherwise. The Elex that our leaders deny to them, I provide. But I need your help if I want to keep this setup going. In return, I'll sell you items that you can't get your hands on right away. And as a little bonus, I'll even teach you a thing or two. So, do we have a deal?
What do you need me to do?
Some of us have the luxury of squirreling away extra Elex rations.
Oh.
Those are your target. Open up their safes and bring me the rations.
Isn't that a little obvious?
No. Their special permissions mean they can get extra rations anytime, and that's exactly what they're doing. Some don't even notice. They think they took the Elex themselves and forgot about it. If your knowledge of safes is a little rusty, I can teach you how to open.
No es buena idea.
Teach me something.
Sure. What do you want to learn?
Esto te enseña pues eso, a robar. Este tiene lo de piratear. La acción. Vale, ya la tengo. Opa.
What do you have to trade?
¿Qué tiene este?
Feel free to take a look.
Ay, tampoco es que sea una cosa más fácil, ¿no? No tiene tampoco una cosa que dices, ¡hala, qué guay! Ahora no sé. Este es el almacén. Pero esto no es para comerciar.
Hey, you! Hey, friend. Spare a ration for a hardworking E9er?
What?
New here, huh?
Depends who you ask.
Okay, listen. I just need a little Elex to tide me over until my next ration. So you got something for me now?
You shouldn't take that stuff.
What are you talking about? It's what separates us from the stinking dirt-eating outlaws. What now? You got some Elex for me now?
Let me see what I can give you. This is all I can give.
Better than nothing. Thank you so much. Most people give me nothing.
Total, yo no tomo.
If you get a hold of any more, come find me, okay?
Ay, ¿por qué nos rapean todo? Estas son casas, ¿no? Eso no quiero. A ver, ¿dónde está el largo que tú dices? Aquí hay uno largo, pero ese no es, ¿no? Está claro que no. Está clarinete que no es. Estas son casas. Unas casas. Y la salida. Bueno. Pues hijo, no encuentro el sitio para comerciar. ¿O estoy ciega o no veo? ¿Qué es esto?
Going to happen to me.
What do you want?
I'm just looking around.
You're not one of us. Watch yourself around here. There are plenty of areas that are off limits to you. Nothing escapes our eyes.
No, ha dicho que podía comerciar.
Yeah. And who are you?
Name's Jax.
Wait, the Jax? Who defeated the hybrid?
Yeah, that's me.
I had no... that's interesting. I didn't know you'd returned. I never thought I'd meet you in the flesh. Unfortunately, I can't talk right now. Maybe I'll have time after my shift.
Someone there?
Aquí no es.
You better... Smart move.
Aquí es, este es el bar, ¿no? Pues no es ese sitio. Ese es el bar. ¿Y para comerciar dónde es, tío? Yo no entiendo. No, es que no lo encuentro. Aquí ya no es.
Sí. Mamá.
¿Sí? Ahí, este es el cole de antes. Vale.
Sí. Sí.
Pero no hay nadie más. Uy, sí, ya lo terminé. Menos mal que terminé esa desgracia. Aquí hay unas cajas. Pero esto no es. ¿Y ahora dónde está el otro almacén? Que he encontrado el almacén antes. Ese es el tonto este. Ese es el almacén. Está esta. Bueno, sí. Y también lo he dicho antes y estoy tonta, que no me acuerdo.
Sí, ok. Sí. Sí.
Ah, la niebla esta decías.
What took you so long?
Yeah, I had trouble in the crater. Fucking outlaws.
Not interested. You do what I told you?
Oh. Sí.
O sea, aquí nada, ¿no?
No, sí.
Sí, tengo el recolector y tengo este, pero ya está, no hay nadie más aquí. Pues voy a caquilla, ¿no? Qué poca chicha tienen los albos. Sabía que tenían algo más como aquí, pero veo que no. Bueno, pues nada, lo dejamos por aquí tranquilamente. Hemos investigado bastante cosas.
Sí.
¿Sí qué? Me equivoco de botones, tío, como ya tengo. Nivel 15 ya, nos faltan 5 niveles para hacernos guerreros. Ojo, cuidado. A ver. Vale, Silver, esta otra. Espérate que haga también. Mira, esto no toques. Que no sé, por cierto. Bueno, vamos con Noé. Estaba farmeando ahí.
¿Qué huevo? Un huevo.
Ni huevo nada, ya se han acabado.
Huevo aquí.
Se han acabado ahorita.
Huevo aquí.
Que no hay más.
Huevo. Huevo aquí.
Ay, right. ¿Qué cojones he puesto? Ay, que no me acuerdo de hacer rice, tú. Vaya. El verde de la raya ha puesto como si fuese. ¿Qué quieres, Ethan? Ya voy. Bueno, me despido. Adiós, que este niño no sé qué le pasa. Hala.